been doing? Okay.
Good, good. We are starting the show right now.
All right, let's go.
What's up, Big Vito? How you doing? They can't see us, but we're just talking.
I'm doing good. The pop variety of hard shots to the body is here with the super ugly boys of Long Island. You know, we're pimping hard, driving our freaking convertibles in the winter because that's how we roll. We do it, no diggity style. We're trying to be, live, baby, live, and we're coming hard right now. So for all you Long Island babes out there who need a ride, check into the Super Ugly Show. Leave your digits. We might call you. Leave her a little Christmas jingle so we can mingle because I'm single. Like Kris Kringle. Don't tell my wife, though. I'll be all right.
He's not single. It was just for the rap.
Oh, that's not the show. Unbelievable. I'm already starting to get buzzed, too.
Just saying this.
We can have fun hating. It's fun to hate it, too.
Yeah.
I get the fun in that as well.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So, all right, while I'm playing the intro, this fucking guy, I had a chance
Came
to
out
meet
to
him.
the island.
I had a chance to meet Bobby Lupo.
Brent. He so formally put it.
Really?
Because I said Lupo, and he goes, it's Brenton. It's Brenton. I was like, all right.
Well, we'll get into that. I met Madalena. I met Lupo. Yeah, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. What up? What up? What up?
That's it, huh? We're not just fuck the rest of it.
Fuck the rest of what? That's it.
That's it.
That's it, man.
All right. So, Super Ugly Show with Big Vito.
John's not here. I try.
I'm not even gonna make something.
Vito, I try, bro.
It's just
That's all right. Don't worry. We got this, guys. You guys got the beers. I got my drink. We're all good. I think everything's going to run smooth tonight. We got a lot of good topics. Cheers to everybody out there.
Hey, Vito, chin down.
Chin down.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking puke.
That's what that's what us paisans do, That's how we do.
Oh, fuck.
What do you Ricans say?
What?
What do you Ricans say?
I don't
Is there
know,
any more
man.
rum?
Yeah, what did the Irish say? Pass the potatoes. I mean, come on.
Man. No, where's the fucking beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what they say. Where's the beer? Exactly.
So, Vito, you were telling us about topless rides in the winter, and I see you have a Thug Life hat on.
He's real vanilla ice in it.
I was Thug Life in it tonight, earlier today, because the weather was really, really good. And I threw down the top in my Mercedes. It's a hard top, SLK
Vanilla ice
280.
lyric, isn't it?
No, that's the Mustang. It was in a Mustang.
Was it a Mustang?
Vanilla Ice took the top down in a Mustang,
All right.
and he was cruising down A1A Beachfront Avenue.
I guess.
Yes, that was it.
You're the
Well,
expert.
my convertible Mustang is in the shop. If you must ask, the Hummer was parked outside. I said, "This is too nice a day to be like, just pimping the Hummer and doing my rap." Yeah. So I figured, you know what? Let's Thug Life it today. So I was riding good. I had a sweatshirt on, and if you don't know the secret of riding with the top down, even though I didn't do it today, you can actually ride in your Mercedes or any convertible with the top down, because if you blow the heater and the windows are up, you're still getting the heat blowing on you, so you're not cold.
Yeah.
Yes, and your hair won't blow.
Vito, what are you cranking as you're cruising? What a prick! Your hair won't blow.
I'm still reciting Vanilla Ice Line stuff.
I thought that was a dig at Vito.
No, it wasn't a dig at Vito.
No, that's all right. Hey, listen, I used to have good hair. I used to.
What are you listening to as you're rolling top down?
How old are you, first of all?
Well, I'm like 53. I know I look like I'm 33.
You're 53?
That's crazy because you don't look 53.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a sec. You're 53.
You look like my uncle.
I'm stunned by that, dude. Like,
I'm-
I cannot.
you look young.
Never guessed 53, dude. I was going to say 40s. I was just like your age.
Yeah.
Yeah, your age. You're old. I'm 30-something. I mean, I'm kicking it.
Bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm being serious.
All right, so if you say that if you're listening to like Migos or like some kind of new rap,
Yeah,
I'm
what are
gonna
you
be so
listening to?
surprised.
No, I was like, rapping to some Snoop Dogg, some Chubb Rock Jones. You know what I mean? Some, doing some old school rap. You know what I mean? I put it on during one of my Mercedes ride, and
Early
forget
90s?
about it when I'm doing the Hummer and driving through the hoods.
You know, I
I
feel
got
like.
I got the Rough Riders roll.
Yeah, absolutely. I was listening to that while I was getting
Awesome.
ready today.
Yeah.
I had it going. I feel like a Mercedes top down, Nas-Illmatic represent while going down the highway is the way to go.
I think so, and especially if you slouching and you packing like you think you're packing, and you just looking and driving like this, and you're ready just in case anybody comes to front you.
Yeah.
The lean back, one arm on.
Yeah.
With the grill, with each car that passes you, just give them a little, fuck you, and keep it moving.
Yeah, that's right. And you just scared of people look, and they look back at you. As you see my hat, check out my sunglasses. Forget about my sweat jacket. I got you, man.
Yo, you know what's good too about a convertible? If a girl,
What's
because
that?
a lot of women drive
If
big
she's tall,
Tahoes.
if she's tall, you don't have to worry about her head bouncing off the fucking roof. You know what I mean?
No, not that.
This is not PG.
No. But if a girl's in the trunk, you can flick your boner really easily in a convertible.
Flick your boner?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Just flash it. She shouldn't be looking in your car.
Wait, this isn't a passenger. This is a passerby.
Yeah.
A passerby walks by, and your instinct is whip out my dick and flash her. Yeah, that's what we're working with.
You're just spreading the Christmas cheer. That's all you're doing, guys.
He shaves his pubes like a wreath, and he dyes spots of it red and green.
So for the 12 good days of Christmas, he walks around with mistletoe down there, huh?
Yeah, he's
I
got
like
12 inches of Christmas.
That means he bangs them 4 times to get 12 inches. I got it.
Dude, you guys have no idea. I have
That dice joke, I fucked it twice and hit her over the head with a brick.
Yeah.
She goes,
Yeah,
fuck
that's
me with
it.
12 inches and hurt me.
That's a great fucking line.
He's the fucking... My favorite dice of all time is when he's talking about his wife, and she's like, you throw stuff all over the floor. He goes, well, catch it as it falls.
Yeah.
How could you not love that man?
No, I have those emotional moments when I was in the Hummer, and you happen to be getting some in the back seat. Don't fuck up the leather, honey. You know what I mean? Come on.
Make sure it all stays in there.
Stays in there.
Well, yeah, talking about sex, dude, I have the fucking worst hemorrhoid in the world.
Oh, thanks for that.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Dude.
I think
I'm
it was
sure
a
you'll
kid-
get a lot of Christmas dates now.
Yo, this fucking thing hurts so bad, too. Like, what the fuck? Is this thing gonna go away? It's been like 2 days
No, you got to
already.
get him burnt out.
No, you don't.
Right?
No.
Yeah, you got to
Deal.
put your ass up in the air in front of a bunch of interns.
No,
let
they're
them
bad
check
enough,
you out.
dude.
What
Let
do
them
you mean?
ooh and ah, and then tell
Interns.
them, we can catch this guy on the Super Ugly Show. Check him out.
What is... Wait, hold on, stop. What is the interns gonna do to my asshole?
Because they bring them in to look at the fucking how to do it.
Yeah.
So I just spread my cheeks and they tell me what's
you,
up?
You spread your butt cheeks.
Believe me, they tell you what's up.
Yeah?
And if you get the hi, how are you? You're in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, there is ointment that you can get, but if it gets bad enough, you got to get that shit burnt out or lasered out or something, right, Vito?
I'm telling you, that's what I hear.
Now you guys are scaring me.
Dude,
I don't like this.
Not fucking kidding.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
I
mean, you guys-
got Preparation H. The fucking thing cost me like $25, $30 for a fucking tube of it.
Yeah, no shit, bro. That shit'll make you itch.
What are you talking about? You mean to tell me you're just using that on your rectal problems? You're not putting that on your stomach to lean out for the summer? Because you know what Preparation H does? You put a fat belt on the Preparation, it sucks all the water out of your stomach so you can look lean and jacked. Get that bodybuilder look.
Yeah. Richie jerks off
Really?
with his Preparation H.
Boy, it'll make my dick skinnier.
Well,
Like
I mean,
that.
you got to sacrifice, kid. Sacrifice.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to ever do that.
Rumor has it you're already doing it.
No,
That's what I hear.
I have enough problems putting it on my asshole.
That's not what I heard at all. I heard
not what-
everything
yeah,
goes in
kind
your
of rumors
asshole,
on
nice
Twitter.
and smooth.
No, well,
Nice and smooth.
no, that's not true because I'm gonna blow myself up right now. But my wife
Oh,
tried to
you're
get
blowing it,
my
right?
ass,
Go ahead.
and the thing must have scratched it. And come on, what the fuck?
What thing scratched it?
My wife's finger.
Scratched his hemorrhoid, so this
Your
is a normal
wife's
routine,
finger
by the way.
scratched it.
No, I think she
Wait a minute.
caused it.
You
I
just said
think she
his
caused
wife's
the
finger
hemorrhoid.
scratched it.
I think
All right,
she caused
so-
the hemorrhoid.
No. No, what it is. fucking lunkhead over here hasn't been working the bridge. He's working somewhere else, and I know where. And now all of a sudden he's sitting on his fucking ass all day, and boom, hemorrhoid.
No.
I'm telling you,
Sitting
so
in
what
that
is there?
fucking truck all day, bouncing on the fucking road,
Bouncing on the
and
road.
that's it.
I told you it was my wife's finger, bro.
Yeah, your wife's.
Are you sure? I heard there was
cock.
I
My
heard there
wife's
was a
finger
neon
scratched
sign
my anal
over your
cavity.
bed. No, there's a neon sign over your bed that says massage and lube.
Yeah, no, she didn't use any lube. She tried just sticking it in
Just
dry.
raw dog, huh?
Yeah, she fucked up.
Telling you.
She
Well,
hurt
you're ready.
me.
You're ready for prison.
That's
You're ready.
Get ready for prison.
A
Yo,
nice,
with that hat, you're ready for
A
prison.
good old Derek Vineyard.
Yeah, but they ain't going near my ass. That's for sure. Oh, they're gonna say
Listen,
you got a
Vito,
great cat.
one figure in your ass doesn't make you gay, all right?
Hold on.
you
Speaking
sure?
of Thug Life, you hear about this fucking girl at Tupac's ex that's trying to sell his dick pic?
Wait,
I
what?
didn't hear that.
Did you heard about this, Vito?
No, not yet.
Jeff Lane. There's this girl, Jeff.
What a pain in the ass that was.
Yes. All right.
Hold on,
Oh,
something's not right here.
We hear him.
No, something's.
Vito, you still there?
I'm still here.
All right.
We don't. I don't have any of the cameras. Up.
Hold on a second.
I can't see myself, so maybe my camera's not on. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Your
think he
camera's
sent it to
flashing.
me.
Now, Vito, you're good now.
Okay.
Jeff, you're flashing like very weirdly. You're gonna give people fucking
Now, hold on. He's focusing.
Hold on, I'll fix this right now.
Yeah, just cut that fucking thing out. People are gonna lose their fucking minds. Oh my god!
I'm telling you, this massage and lube is throwing the whole podcast off.
This whole prostate thing is really fucked up.
All right, but Jeff,
Yeah.
you're there. Otherwise,
I am here. Yes.
finally, for the first time in Super Ugly Show history, there was a review.
Yeah, we
But
did.
that doesn't count, Jeff. That doesn't count. That was not Super Ugly Show. The one and only. I gotta say, if it wasn't for him, the brand would probably be in shambles. Jeff Lane.
Yep.
Jeff, you there?
Jeff, that was your cue, bud. I
Jeff?
guess we lost you? Dude, his Skype sucks.
Yeah.
What is the deal with his Skype?
Jeff, you there now?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like it tried to update or something, and then it kicked me out. So I don't know.
I just gave
see
you
if
you got
it's-
your
intro,
voice
Jeff.
on,
So
Jeff.
pretend
That's good.
pretend I just said Jeff Lane and go.
I couldn't hear you.
This is the Pavarotti of hard shots to the body, introducing Jeff Lane to the Super Ugly Show. Jeff, welcome to the Super Ugly Show. We're glad to have you. Jeff, how are you doing tonight?
Vito, what's up, man? So I guess my camera's not working, guys, so I do apologize. I've never used Skype on this computer before. This is the new computer that was donated by a loyal brand member listener, and I've never used the Skype on it, so as you can see, I don't have something set up right.
Well, Jeff,
It's
in
okay,
all honesty,
Jeff.
you're doing us all a favor because no one wants to look at your face. Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest.
No, I mean, Jeff, it's nice to have you on the show.
Yes.
I mean, you know, you're being a guest of the Pavarotti of hard shots to the body, the Super Ugly Show. I know you don't have these accommodations on the Russo brand. We're bringing it to you live. You see the fireball in the corner. It's for you. You need to take a shot, get a drink, and enjoy yourself.
I could use a shot right now because I'm going to have to sit and watch SmackDown here in about 8 minutes, so...
That
No.
sounds awful. That sounds
Yep.
so bad.
Yeah, Jeff, and you just missed my my hemorrhoids thing.
Dude, let's do 10 seconds
nice.
of wrestling talk real quick since Jeff is here. Let's just get the Women's Rumble. Get the fuck out of here. You've just literally made me go, okay, well, I'm not watching however long this fucking nonsense is going to be. I can care less about the Women's Rumble. I don't care about the surprise entrance. I don't care who wins it. Give them their own fucking show. Get them off Raw and SmackDown. Let them be somewhere else on their own fucking show. You got a network. You need to fill up time. Put them somewhere like 205. Enough of them. And then drop Raw to 2 hours. That would only benefit it, I think.
Well, they're talking, you know, that they're setting boundaries and stuff, but China was in the men's Royal Rumble 18 years ago. So, you know, I think she's the one that kind of set the boundaries here.
Yeah, well, I'd like to forget that she ever existed, even though she literally was one of the biggest things of that era.
You know, but guys, I mean, if you did mix the girls in 205 Live and you did a 205 match, you know, a girls match 205 Live, some vignettes, that show would run, and I think it would be kind of interesting, especially if the guys tried to hit on the girls tried to hit on the guys. It would be a different flavor, and you're hearing this live, baby, live, right here on the Super Ugly Show with us four guys, and I know they listen to all the stuff that we're on. I know they pay attention. They pay guys. Listen, guys, if you have it out there, get the 205 Live and the Girls Revolution, and you combine the two, Nia Jax, and I think Enzo are going to be the hottest. I can see a sex tape coming out. Enzo's going to be like, I'm telling you, it's going to be good.
Ew.
It's going to be good. Guys, today I had an interaction with Shane Douglas on Twitter, okay?
I bet you her pussy smells like veal cutlet and fucking old cheese.
It's looks or smells.
Looks and smells. Yeah.
That's terrible. You can't say that on this.
And you want to see a sex tape of this.
I want to see sex tape because I'm interested in see how it goes, see how it flow. But do you guys remember, okay, Jeff, you too, the franchise in WCW with Tori Wilson. Now, the franchise is one of my boys. We always go back and forth. Now, when he did his promo and she said, you know, Shane, it's okay. And his response, I can't believe this happened to the franchise, brother. I can't believe it. Because he couldn't get it up for Tori Wilson. One of those moments that just stick out in your mind. Now, can you imagine Enzo doing the same promo?
Hold on a second.
Isn't that why they had the Viagra on the pole?
I was just getting to that video.
You see, guys, that just
are you being villainous?
It's good. You guys got to love it. Can't believe it. Right? Jeff is in shock. I know he's a Russo guy. You know, I'm my own guy. You guys are, one guy's is a Preparation H guy. The other guy is just taking shots of beer because he can't believe he's a partner. What the hell's going on here on this show?
We did something on Rocky Mountain Pro. Like Vince had me write 2 episodes, and I wrote something into it as a joke, and he let me use it. Like he was pitching ideas to this character Filter. He had a bodyguard named Filter to play off the. He needs Vince McMahon as a filter, so I had him. He pitched a Cialis on a pole match to him, but nobody ever caught that. I was a little bummed out about that.
Yeah, I immediately picked up on that, but that's enough wrestling talk. We don't want to fucking talk wrestling.
All right, no,
I was talking about something,
and
then Jeff called in. Hold on.
Go.
The Tupac picture. There's a girl, one of his ex-girlfriends. They were at a party, and apparently Pac just liked to take out his dick all the time. And she snapped a picture of it, and now she's trying to sell it for a minimum of $7,500.
Yeah.
But the bids, I'm sure, are way past that at this point because it hasn't surfaced yet.
Yeah.
In an unrelated note, I started a GoFundMe. I'm looking to raise $7,500 if anybody could help me out with that.
Yeah, there you go.
Jeff, what kind of problem do you have, brother?
Did you guys see this UFO from 2004, apparently?
No. Oh, the guy that was on the news or something that used to work for the government?
The Navy pilots, apparently.
Yeah.
Not apparently. There's footage of this. Now, UFO, let's just clear this up real quick because I just had this discussion with my daughter and wife. Just means unidentified flying object. So technically, a balloon could be a UFO because it's unidentified until you actually see it and go, oh, that's a fucking balloon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they immediately, and most people do immediately go, oh, aliens. Now, these guys seen something that was moving very weird. It looked like a blimp, to be honest, the shape of it and the way it was turning and stuff. It definitely was odd. I'll say that. But aliens, I don't know.
All
What
right.
do you think?
I don't know. I didn't see the picture.
It's not a picture,
All right.
it's a video.
Video.
So now, being that we're Long Island guys and Jeff is new on the show tonight, so can that be construed as unidentified flying objects? Does that mean when Italians get mad and they start throwing shit that like this can be a UFO?
Until it's confirmed, yes.
Now clean it up, you giddy brat!
Until it's
That's it.
confirmed.
Jeff, you ever throw some stuff in your house because you get mad at Russo or you just mad at the brand?
Man,
No.
Jeff, come on, don't lie.
No, I'm really not a violent guy. Like if
You just had a girlfriend move in. You got to get mad at some stuff. Jeff, you just have a new girlfriend. You know, if anybody doesn't know, Jeff is a lover, not a fighter. He just had his girl move in. Now, Jeff, how's that situation going? I mean, is she ruffling your feathers? Is she getting on your nerves? You know, is there any controversy you'd like to spread out here on the Super Ugly Show?
No, it's actually going pretty good, and I'm surprised because, I had doubts, obviously. Okay, well, you're being stupid. You've only been dating her for, a short amount of time, and you guys are going to find... before she moved in, it was like 2 months.
Now how long?
Quick.
About 4.
Wait, hold up. Let's rewind real quick. You've been with someone 4 months and she moved into your place.
Yeah.
Dump her. Get her the fuck out, dude. Get her out. 4 months and she moves in?
Well, she moved in after 2.
Oh, bro. No.
Jeff,
it
like, has it been a long time, where you're like, in a slump? Single guys go in slumps, and I don't think people realize that. When you pimp and you hit everything in the streets and you're on a roll, and then all of a sudden you're on a slump, and you're in a slump. You tried redheads, brunettes, blondes, you tried the purple hair, you said, ain't nothing working here, what the hell? And all of a sudden somebody pays a little attention to you and say, hey babe, I think you're looking hot, and all of a sudden they got a bottom drawer, the toothbrush is left in the friggin' bathroom, they bring in their own razors, they've got their own shampoo, they leave a hairdryer, and what the hell's going on, Jeff? I mean, show it. I mean, come on, emotionally, how are you feeling right now?
And then you wind up like me, married with a hemorrhoid from your girl, from your wife sticking a finger up your ass.
2 girls, not a son to show for it. Not a son to show for it.
I didn't even get a son out of the deal.
Not like me. I got good stock. I got a son, But Richie, unfortunately, just 2 girls.
Yeah, 2 girls married and hemorrhoids.
Nice. No, there hasn't been any issues yet. It's very strange.
Now, not to get too personal, but when you first start dating, I mean, it's like jackrabbits. You know what I mean? 24/7,
right.
just pounding.
Right.
Now you're living together 2 months. Has it slowed down?
A tad.
That's the tip of the iceberg, my friend. Get out. Get out, Jeff. That is the tip of the iceberg. You're 4 months in, dude. This kid, no. Jeff, I understand what's going on. You got to start throwing that Russo name around and get yourself a little puss, bro. I don't know what's going on, dude, but...
hold on, time out. You think she's going to respect Vince Russo's name to throw Jeff
No,
pussy?
but Jeff can go to a wrestling event and be like, I'm Jeff Lane from the brand, and probably pick up some fucking ring rats. You know what I mean?
They know I'd have Viagra, so I'd be all good there.
And that's
Love
it.
Viagra.
Dude, I'm telling you, Jeff, I'm seeing the signs, brother. I'm seeing them.
So basically on the Super Ugly Show, we're saying, get your Christmas gifts and run, son.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, listen, I'm going to send Rocky something. Have you ever guys seen the movie The Killing of a Sacred Deer?
No, I heard Colin Farrell, right? I want to see it.
Okay, I'm going to send you something to your phone. I want you to read this out loud.
All right.
And
I do want to see that. There's also another movie this guy made called The Lobster that's supposed to be really good with Colin Farrell also.
This movie is kind of like the Napoleon Dynamite of horror movies, kind of. If you could picture that.
Right, here I go.
Go ahead.
Jesus.
Word for word.
When I was your age, I only just started masturbating, and I only just started ejaculating only a little, barely a drop. I was worried that I had some sort of problem because at school I've heard all sorts of stories. Then one day my father had a lot to drink with my brother's friend, and he was sleeping in the bedroom. I crept inside, put my hands on his penis, and started stroking it until he ejaculated. The sheets were covered with sperm. I never told anyone that before.
He tells his own son this. Colin Farrell.
He tells us when?
Colin Farrell, his character, tells his own son this in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What the fuck?
That's awesome.
I mean, this wasn't on a camping trip in a tent, and he got drunk and something happened, and whatever happens in the tent stays in the tent. Wasn't one of those things.
If you guys want to watch a fucked up movie, The Killing of a Sacred Deer is a fucking fucked up movie.
Dude,
man.
I saw The Disaster Artist over the weekend.
How was
you
that?
guys know what The Disaster Artist is? Jeff, I know you do.
No, the Disaster Artist? No.
No, with James Franco about the it's the movie about Tommy Wiseau who made the movie The Room, and it's also about the filming of that movie. Do you know of The Room, Jeff?
No.
Wow. All right, Vito, do you know of The Room?
No, I don't know. Tell me. I know of the Vault in Manhattan, but I don't know about the room.
Listen, guys, I got to split. I got to watch this stupid SmackDown, so I apologize.
What are you talking about, Jeff? You just got here.
I know. I was supposed to be here at 7:30. No, I apologize for the Skype issues. I got to get it fixed so I can come on for a full episode, but I got to go watch the SmackDown.
All right, Jeff, we're off
show.
next week. The week after, we want you back, bud.
All right, that works for me, man.
All right.
Take it easy,
Jeff Lane, everyone.
See you guys. See you, Vito.
All
And
right.
honestly, Jeff, everyone who doesn't know, Jeff is like the fucking dude at the brand, man. Like he is the fucking the backbone of it.
Yeah.
Like honestly. So thank you, Jeff, for calling in. But yeah, The Disaster Artist. We've talked about The Room, but real quick, Vito, it's one of those movies that it's so bad it's fucking good. But this movie is so bad that like it takes 3 hours to watch an hour and a half because you're pausing, rewinding, and like it's insane. This movie, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's just you got to see it to believe it. But The Disaster Artist is a movie with James Franco, Seth Rogen, Dave Franco. Fucking hilarious, Richie.
Yeah.
Beginning to end.
Is it?
I mean, on the floor laughing, me and my wife. This movie was fucking awesome. Franco's amazing in it. The only problem I have with it, and it's not a problem about the movie, is that after you watch it, like towards the end, there's something that happens that if, you know, you understand life at all, you realize how sad this guy's life really is. And we're laughing at it because the situations are funny, you know what I mean? But when you really look back at it, you're like, this is a lonely, sad, weird fucking dude. And it's like really like a mind fuck because you have been laughing for 90 minutes. And now all of a sudden there's this moment of clarity where you're like, oh yeah, this is a real person. Like this is not as funny as it it's not something you normally should be laughing at. You know what I mean? Like typically from the outside looking in, if it wasn't done comedically, you'd be like, oh, this dude's fucked up. This is a sad life, you know?
Now is he getting paid from this? Hold on, I don't want to risk putting somebody's.
Well, put that, Vito. If you accidentally go on hold, just hang on. All right, Rich.
Okay,
try to
I'm
put that
holding.
one through. Hello. Super Ugly Show. We got you. All right, go back to Vito. Everyone, hold off on calls for now. All right, because we can't figure this fucking thing out.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this shit, man.
I don't get it.
I'm lost at this fucking thing, Rock.
All right, just call Vito back then. I don't know what happened. But anyway, The Disaster Artist was great. I highly fucking recommend it. If you like Franco and, you know, any other comedy, you're going to laugh your fucking balls off. It is very fucking funny. You don't have to see The Room before you go and see this movie. You could see it without seeing The Room. But again, I definitely would suggest go out and seeing it. It's not going to be in theaters much longer, I wouldn't imagine, especially with the way fucking Star Wars is killing it. Vito, you're a Star Wars fan?
I'm not a Star Wars fan. You know, guys, I'm not a gamer. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I'm not interested in any of that stuff. I know my wife is. I know, like, a lot of you guys are. But I'm like a Steven Seagal guy. I want to see some kick-ass movies. I want to see Bruce Lee freaking beat the shit out of people.
Did you know I fucking, I taught him everything he knows, even how to wear a wife beater? Did you know that?
Nah, I know. I was impressed by it. I'm telling you, you got game, kid.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my residual checks from Linda, but nothing. You know,
I'm still waiting for my residual checks too from the WWE, but nothing for me either.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's only $9.99 to watch me all day long.
All right, Vito, since we got you on here, what the hell's all this fighting about, man?
With go ahead, tell me. Tell me what you know.
I hear everybody's still like going crazy with you and Bolin. Is this thing still going on?
I think it died down, and I think it's over with, and I hope it's over with because, like, you know what? This started out as a good banter, and then it went, and then, you know, insults and stuff like that, and like, you know, guys, when we do our podcast and we do like I'm doing your show, and I don't like to mention other people on there because it only gives them credibility. All I'm gonna say is, guys, you know what I mean? You're doing the Super Ugly Show. We're here with the Super Ugly Show, and the secret of being successful is never mention other people's problems here. I'm gonna say this for the Big Vito brand, my wife, you guys. Everything is handled. There's no problems on my end. You know what I mean? I have my show on Podcast One. I'm very happy doing Getting Color. I'm happy being here with you guys, doing the No DQ show, doing other shows with the brand, and I enjoy it very much. When other people have negative things to say, I put it to a deaf ear, and I just say, you know, okay, go ahead, go do your thing. Because when it comes to credibility, like, we've been doing this show. I've been on here a few times. You guys never hear me boast. Never hear me talk about my career. Never hear me talk about I'm a big star.
Unless we
I'm one of
ask
the
you,
guys.
Yeah,
No,
unless we
but I
ask you,
mean,
you don't talk about it.
no, not at all. Because I know who I am. I'm secure. But when you have to go out there and mention what you did and mention this and mention that and mention the other, guys, you know what? I'm happy just hanging out with you guys, having a drink here,
We
watching you guys
appreciate
have
it.
beer.
You know
Yeah,
what,
and
you
just
know
doing
what
our
it's like,
thing.
Vito? And this is how we can make it relatable. It's
Yeah.
like that guy who walks around going, "Oh, I fuck every fucking girl and I get mad pussy and this," and then in reality, this guy's not getting any fucking pussy.
Nah,
The
he's
guy who
living home.
doesn't say shit about what he's doing is the guy bagging all the chicks. You know what I mean? And that's what certain people tend to do. You know, oh, I was mentioned at the Hall of Fame. Big deal. Someone said your name. Like, that's what you're bragging about?
It's not that big of a
Someone
deal.
said your name, dude. That,
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
name. Someone said your name.
Guys,
Yeah,
you
but-
know what? Nah, I hear you.
You'd use it as a reference.
No,
point, no?
I would feel kind of fucking stupid it being like, not as like a headline, dude. Like, I would be a dick about it, you know what I
Yes,
mean?
yeah.
But this guy has it as a legit, like, this is my headline. Someone said my name.
I
But
don't know.
guys, you want to know something that's great? Anybody who's a true wrestling fan, right? And I say this all the time. You want to watch my old stuff. You want to go see all my stuff. You want to see my history. Go to the WWE Network. Go pay you $9.99. I have like 19,000 pages worth of matches. My career started in '91 as Skull Von Crush. I worked my way up from Big Vito, Vito the Skull Grasso, doing all my stuff, doing the dress thing. You know what? It's there. Go enjoy yourselves. And that's it. You want to ask me a question? Hey, bring it my way. You want to tell me something? You want to hate my guts? You want to tell me you're a fag for wearing a dress? You want to tell me you're a tough son of a bitch because you're a mafia guy? I really don't care. You know what I mean? You're entitled to your opinion.
See,
You
what's
guys,
funny, though, the people that are going to do that, the people that are going to say you're a fag or even, say, hey, I like you, they don't understand. They can't differentiate the fact that, like right now, you're just Vito. You know what I mean? You're not Vito wearing a dress. You're not. They can't differentiate that, though. The character
Yeah.
from who the person is. They see wrestling
Yeah.
as real.
Yeah.
And people like that person that we're talking about, he sees it as real as well. He likes to pretend he doesn't. He likes to pretend he's behind the curtain and on the inside.
And that's the guy.
but-
That's the guy that will look at Ric Flair and be like, they're all like that.
Yeah, he's a fanboy. He's a wrestling cuck because he likes to watch. He gets off on everyone else doing good, but likes to attach himself to it as if he did something. You know what I mean?
I feel
Well,
you.
I think you just brought that way too far. I don't know where the fuck you came.
No, that was a perfect example of
No, you were
who
on a
that
roll.
person is.
You were on a
You're on a
roll.
roll.
You
You're
were
on a
on a roll.
roll.
Then you lost me. You went this way. And
No.
then you just
because he's in the corner watching someone else be successful and getting off on it.
well, if somebody's doing good.
No,
I mean,
but
it's-
he's getting off on it in a way that he's going, now I'm doing good. You know what I mean? Like the John Cena
Okay.
thing. He goes, look how big
Well,
he
people
is.
do that all the time with football teams. We're winning.
Yeah, and what do I say about them?
I know you don't like. I know you don't like that. I understand.
You're
I
not
don't-
on the team. You're not part of this. This is a one-man fucking show. And
Ex
I get it.
Ex Mickey Mantle to pay your rent.
And I get it. There's people behind the scenes like Dusty Rhodes and Arn Anderson that go, hey, this is what you should be doing. And there's people that point you in the direction. But Dusty Rhodes, at the end of the day, isn't going to go, fucking The Rock owes me. You know what I mean? He's going to go, I had a helping hand in him be who he is.
Yeah.
And that's good for me.
Maybe he'll return the favor one day.
Yeah, that's good for me. You know what I mean? Not, you owe me. What the fuck? No.
Hey guys, I'll give you a good example of something, okay? When I always talk about Gleason's gym, because everybody knows I train at Johnny Rod's, I always thank guys from the gym. Because if it wasn't for those guys getting in the ring with me, I never would have got better. And I wrestled every shape, size, whether you're good, bad, you had it in, you didn't have it. But if it wasn't for those guys, I always give them props. Now here I am podcasting. I've been podcasting for 3-4 months, right? Here you are, you guys are established and you're giving me a shot. I'm new at this, right? So I'm over here with you guys and I'm hanging and doing what you guys are doing. And I appreciate the opportunity you guys give me to get some airtime here. This only helps me. So, okay, we don't curse and do our thing on the Russo like when I do the Getting Color or other things. And we're more candid here. We do, we're more freestyle here.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is your style. This is your brand. If I wasn't any good or you didn't like me, it would be a one and done. Thanks for coming. Hey, you sucked and that was it. Take a friggin' hike. But here it is. Now you guys say, hey, can you do it? I told these guys I do the show every week with them. I like these guys. I like the show. It's a different concept. I get to be me. But these guys broke me in because I'm new at this. So these guys are the veterans and I'm the rookie. And that's the way I look at it. And I tell everybody that. And I'm not ashamed of it. I'm earning my credits.
Hey,
so
check this out. Check this spit in the face I just got.
Boy.
Kronk speaks, and he's a great guy. But, I mean, thanks, dude. He goes, hey, Richie, which guys in the WWE locker room do you think you'd have a hard time with in a fight? Same to Vito, and I guess Rocky. Yes. What the fuck, dude?
All right, first of all, I would say on WWE locker room today. Yo, I heard Jack Swagger is going to be in MMA.
He is. We talked about this.
Okay.
I'm glad you remember our shows.
That dude, he looks pretty tough.
Yeah, he's not in the locker room, though.
Brock Lesnar is probably the only one that might have a chance against me.
You know who looks legit tough? And both of them.
Who?
Cesaro and Sheamus. Like, those guys look like in a real legit fight, they'd be a problem.
yeah, now you guys have got on something here. Now you're talking about wrestlers who look like wrestlers back when I wrestled because everybody looked like a wrestler. Today, when you look at guys in a wrestling ring and you guys are sitting there and saying, this guy's a wrestler, are you sure? Because I know I'm pretty tough and I can kick this son of a bitch's ass. Yeah. And I know you guys sit here and doing it. But you know what? It's a different time, a different era. Sheamus, Cesaro, a Rusev.
Yeah.
A John Cena, a Strowman, a Kane, a Brock Lesnar.
Is John Cena legit? Like, can he fight?
I don't know if he can fight, but...
Hey, but if he hits you with one of those right hands, you're going to feel it.
Yeah, because the weight behind him, he's got strength.
You want to know who I think will, like, out of nowhere, who would think, like, I would think that they would beat up John Cena?
Who's that?
One of the Uso twins.
That Samoan shit, bro. Those dudes are no joke.
One of them, I'm telling you, one of them is
Vito.
Is fucking nuts.
Do you have a Haku story?
Haku, let me tell you something. Haku is one thick man and one tough guy. You guys know about the pitch. He poked out somebody's eye. Johnny Rhodes told me a story about him down in Pittsburgh, about him being in a bar, him taking out 7-8 guys. He's legit tough. And he's probably one of the most feared guys that ever stepped in the ring because he's just... You guys got to remember, when I broke into business and I was there with men bodies, and S.D. Jones, a Haku, the Barbarian, the Warlord.
Dude, the Warlord was a beast.
Yeah.
You remember
but you talk about me walking in there. Okay, I might be street tough from Staten Island, but then you're walking in there with these gorillas, and I'm like, holy shit, I might have a hard time. You know what I mean? And like, legit, like, you know, and then you look at these guys, and they're men. And I was a boy. I'm gonna. I say
at a point, no matter what, size is always gonna be intimidating. Like, no matter how tough you are, you know what I mean. Like, I'm not typically one to be like, oh, I'm scared. But if someone I don't know, like Richie, approaches me, I'm gonna be like, oh, fuck, this is not gonna be good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I gotta plan this out.
Yeah, like even if I do, you know, get the upper hand, good. But I'm looking at it going, he's 6'4".
Guys, you want to hear my first pro locker room, my first day in the business, my first match. S.D. Jones, the Wild Samoans, the Iron Sheik, Johnny Rods.
You must have been shitting in your pants.
Where was this? No. What organization?
It was for Tommy Jeanette in an old wrestling organization, but Ken Patera. You know what I mean? Like you're talking all these thick, big, huge men walking in the dressing room. Yeah. And you knew every one of them, like Ken Patera, strongest man in the world. Arthur Insika, indestructible. S.G. Jones, just thick. Johnny Rods, a legit shooter. You know what I mean? The Iron Sheik, a shooter. Cousin Luke, a big man. And you're looking at these guys and I'm saying, holy shit, if anything ever broke out, boy, I know I'm going to get my fucking ass handed to me.
So give us
I'm no slouch.
Let's get a Haku story.
I'll give you a Haku story, okay? And this is something that it goes to ECW, okay? ECW, I started doing all the hardcore. I was with the Baldies. I was doing the chairs. I did the thing with Sid. I was like, you know, and when the day I got signed with WCW, right? I said, thank God, no more chairs, no more nonsense. I can't believe it. I really stepped up. Who's the first son of a bitch they had me walking in there? Vito, I know you're good at this. All right, you're going to work with Haku tonight. You're going to bust in his driver. You're going to take a chair. I'm like, I was like, what? But, I thought I made it. Yeah, you did make it. And then the next guy I saw, right after I had my feuds with Sid in ECW, who's the next son of a bitch? Yeah, Vito, we saw you in ECW. You took that powerbomb. Great. All right, let's do it again. I was like, but guys, I want to fight Flair. So I couldn't get away from it. But being tough in that way to it, being able to handle these guys and be on the same level of toughness with these guys and never complaining, never saying nothing, just being a tough guy in the business.
They're setting that example through. They're setting that through example to you.
Yeah, and what do? You're either tough or you go home. If you cry, are you okay?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. All right, good. No problems, everything. Come back next week. We got something for you.
And Haku
And
was
that's
stiff,
the way it
right?
was.
He worked stiff.
Nah, bro, his chops were good. I mean, he was safe, but you go in there and these are big men. You're going to get hit. There's no safe. There's no nothing. These are 250, 275-pound men with power that are going to hit you. Yeah. So what are you going in there expecting?
Yeah.
You're gonna get hit.
That's brutal.
You're going to get hit.
I ask about him, though, because he's like the one guy every wrestler legit says, I wouldn't fuck with Haku. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. Every single wrestler I've ever heard say outside of wrestling, who is the one guy that, and everybody
does.
Ming, Haku, whatever they call him, he was the guy. That's the only reason why I asked.
No, but here's another thing, guys. All right, now I'm going to give you a situation. Now, I'm not tooting my old horn. I have a reputation in wrestling. I was always a tough guy, right? But I never, flaunted it. I just wrestled tough. I was tough. And people knew it. And they knew they couldn't mess with me, okay? So, but if there came a day when, say, Haku said something to my wife that was disrespectful, and he went to go do something, do you think I wouldn't stand up and take a crack at him?
Of course you would.
Of course I would.
You have to.
It didn't matter. It's just like Diamond Dallas Page and Scott Steiner. When Scott Steiner got disrespectful to his wife, Dallas Page is not a tough guy, but he said, God damn, you're not talking about my wife like that. And they scruffed in the back, and I watched it. And you don't test a man's manhood by talking about his wife. That's when your cojones call up. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, it doesn't matter what man is in front of you. You're going to friggin' square off.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to at some point. But, it's just... When you're backstage like that, though, and the testosterone's running, you know what I mean? Like, I bet you there's more situations that could have been avoided in the backstage of wrestling shows. If people just for a second took a step back.
Guys, do you realize something? There's a lot of tough guys in wrestling, and I give guys a lot of credit, right? But when was the last time you heard of a guy with a tough rep fighting a guy with a tough rep? There are very few of those fights. Yeah. You always see a guy who's on the left. Now, Chris Jericho choked out Goldberg. Nobody would see that coming. But Chris Jericho, because he did that and he stood up, and then when Brock Lesnar did that thing to Randy Orton, he was the first one to step up and say, hey, motherfucker, I'm going to kick your ass.
Yeah.
You don't do that to the boys.
You look at Jericho, you would never think.
No.
But, all right, Vito, we're going to start wrapping it up here soon.
Okay.
We want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you very much, guys. And listen, I greatly appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to be here. I definitely enjoy this. This is me being me. I hope the people enjoy it. Guys, I guess I'll be on next week. Everybody, Merry Christmas out there.
Next week we're taking off. Christmas. Sorry, everyone. I don't know if you heard me tell Jeff before, but next week we are taking off. This is the first time we've taken off in over a year. So eat a dick if you got a problem with it, dude. It's Christmas. We're taking a week off.
Yeah.
Yeah, massage your hemorrhoids. Do something. All right.
Oh man, my ass is killing me.
So let's get.
Yo, hold on. Before we let Big Vito go, we have a Jay Menace premiere song later. I want to let everybody know so they don't.
All right.
Because maybe Vito's gonna take our audience.
Yeah.
I don't know this. I don't know this.
You never know. I don't know what he's doing right after this. I don't know why he would take it, but
Jay Menace's song will premiere tonight for the first time ever.
Yeah, we got a new Jay Menace. Vito, you don't know. Jay Menace is a fan. A fan, I guess.
He's a brand.
He's a
guy.
watcher. He's a brand guy.
Yeah.
And he lives in Houston. He does music, rap music. and legit good. Like, not just, there's no reason to blow smoke up this guy's ass. We don't know him, and I know a pretty decent amount about hip hop, and I think my opinion on it's pretty good.
It's pretty decent,
and I think he's definitely good. You know what I mean? Like for what he's working with, and his rhymes are really good.
Even the songs I don't favor, I still think are pretty good.
Yeah.
So post it. You know what? Why don't we post it? Give a few tweets of his stuff. I'll retweet them, put them out there, and if he's part of you guys, he's part of me. So that's all. We just share the wealth.
Absolutely. All right, cool. Thank you, Vito. We'll do that. Richie, take care of that. Let me
Vito, we'll see you in 2 weeks, bro.
Let's segue into
2 weeks.
real quick.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
All right.
2
Vito, we
weeks.
don't talk to you. Merry Christmas. Please send our love to Noelle. Hope she feels better. Tell her Merry Christmas. And
I'm sure you guys talk to her on the sly. I know how you guys are. It's okay.
No,
you
dude,
can have the
actually-
walker, the wheelchair, the Mustang. I'll give you $20 for drinks. Enjoy yourselves. Make sure she goes to all the best clubs in Long Island. I don't give a shit.
I'm just about to talk about it now. My Twitter is done. I'm done with it.
Why?
And why? Here's the reason.
Stay on, Vito,
Here's
please.
the reason
Go ahead.
For this, at least.
I look at Twitter and I look at myself and I go, I'm arguing with strangers about the dumbest.
I've been telling you
Hold
this
on, shut
for
up.
fucking weeks.
About
Go
the
ahead.
dumbest shit. And I'm looking at this fucking thing constantly, just looking for a problem. You know what I mean? And that's honestly what I'm doing. Like, I'm going through the feed going, all right, who's fucking going to piss me off now? You know what I mean?
Why?
I don't know why. It's just, I don't know why.
Why does it have to be like that?
Because it's just, like, I read people's thoughts and I go, you're a fucking idiot. And I just get so like, shut the fuck. And I have to fucking chime in. I don't know why. So, to avoid that, to avoid me being a fucking maniac, and to avoid a lot of bullshit, to be honest with you, because there is a lot of bullshit on there, and there's a lot of fucking people that just are there to be assholes, but then there's also a lot of people that are very deceptive.
Those people are you. You're there to be an asshole.
Nah, I am and I'm not, though. Like, it was mostly a promotional tool also, and me being the way I was kind of did help the show in a way, but I take a step back and I look at it and go, you're a 35-year-old man arguing with maybe a 12-year-old, maybe an 80-year-old. Who the fuck knows? What are you doing? Like, what am I doing? Like, enough. So, done with the.
Can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you a secret? I'm going to share something with you all, okay? You know how we stopped all the noise, like, on all this, and me and my wife talked about it, and like you guys see my posts, I'm really positive on Twitter. Anybody's got something negative to say, hey, why don't you donate to charity? Change the vibe. Don't feed into the vibe.
No one comes to me really negative because once they do, I shut them down.
No,
I'm a beast on Twitter. It's not like I have a, it's just the person I've become while dealing with this. And then it rolls into like 10 minutes after because I'm still on fire from it. When now, like in life, I'm like, this fucking, I'm in that mood now of I want to fucking kill this person.
See, I look at Twitter and I'm like,
Because you don't get into it the way I do. And then I have to sit there and now, like, actually think for a second.
I'm the one that's got to bring you back to reality.
Yeah, but you see, I'm a problem on there. I always shut shit down, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you do.
But
you take it way beyond what...
Because it becomes a point of pride at that point, where it's like, now you're trying to fucking, because they talk to you like you're stupid. And I'm not going to sit there and be spoken to like I'm fucking stupid.
Well, you're arguing with somebody on a computer.
Exactly,
you're both stupid.
Exactly, and that's my point. What am I doing?
Yeah, so what... Go ahead, Vito, please.
I'm going to tell you like this, Long Island and the 5 boroughs and everything. All right, I'm going to tell you like this. Do they matter in your life? No. Do they put food on your table? No. Do they take care of your business? No. So do they matter in your life? No. So you blow them off. I've been blowing people off for 26 years who got shit to say about Big Vito, who got everything to say. And you think anybody's taken the time to come and kick my ass lately? Hasn't happened yet. So you know what? You just smile in their face, you kill them with kindness, you do everything to irritate them because they'll stop, because they got nothing to complain about. And I look at it like you, I say, look at this son of a bitch.
But here's how it ends.
But Rocky looks at it like a sport.
But exactly.
He looks at Twitter like sport.
It's a competition of, you're trying to make me look foolish, well, now this is going to happen. And here's the thing, 10 out of 10 times it ends in, I get blocked, or I win them over, and they go, all right, that one actually made me laugh. You know, how many times has that fucking happened?
A lot.
Where I turn people over, and at first they want to fucking murder me, but by the end of it, they're going, all right, that was pretty funny. Then they follow me, then they're watching the show.
We've turned at least 10 to 15 Cornette fans into just loving us.
Yeah.
And they fucking
But that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But you got to laugh at it. You guys got to see. But you guys are running the controls on how this thing goes. You know what I mean? And like you said, you asked me earlier. You know, there's a problem on Twitter. How do you handle it? I handle it with a grain of salt because it doesn't matter. Because, like, you know what? I can walk away from this tomorrow and still be Vito, and I can come to your town, and we can have a good time. And you know what? You guys are hanging with me. Do I need to be on social media? No. Do I need to be in the limelight? No. I've already have accomplished that. I just want to be myself and have a good time and enjoy my life. So you guys have a show and you're doing something cool. Never ruin your rep and always share the positive. And no, you guys must be an asshole. You know, kill him with kindness. You guys heard that. Your moms have told you that. You got nothing nice to say?
You're talking that stuff that Rocky will never do.
He
just won't engage.
I'm a smaller statured guy, so I'm always on back to the wall. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always looking to fucking fight out of a corner because when you're small, you always have to. Everyone's like, all right, he's small. You don't have to worry about it.
I'll kick his fucking ass.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So then it's like, all right, motherfucker, then come fucking do it, you fucking and then, you know what I mean? Like, you
but
get that
Rocky,
little...
you being my older uncle and me looking like this youth right here, this youth, right? Two youths. But, like, you know, I'm just telling you, for your own good, you know what? Who gives a shit what people say today? Because it's just words. Do words hurt you? No. You want to throw stones at my friggin' house, my glass house? I tell them, throw all you want. You know why? All my fucking windows are broken. So go ahead, motherfucker. Take your best shot.
They don't think I'm, like, tiny. Like, people are writing how big... Hold on for a second.
Hold on. Time out. This fuels Rocky.
Yeah.
It fuels him. It consumes him. He loves being in it, too. Like... It gives him drive. It gives him focus.
Yeah. So I'm 5'7", about like 160 to 170.
It makes him a little better. It's exercise for him.
So you mean to tell me?
Because you know what? Like, I love fucking just ridiculing people verbally. Like, I do. I love doing that.
Yeah, I know
like
you
when
do.
people try to fucking...
You do it for sport.
But I'm fucking damn good at it. That's the problem. So, like, I know I'm good at it, and I fucking just make people look silly. Vito, you've witnessed it. You've seen on...
I know.
I demolish people. But
I know you do.
But there's a certain point where I look at it and go, but why? You know what I mean? Like, but why? There's no reason for me to do.
So you want me to put it in? You want me to put it in perspective for tonight's context? Okay, you are the preparation H to somebody's hemorrhoid.
Yeah.
Suit things. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, but
so don't sweat these guys.
It takes me fucking getting it because there's a mode though. You know. Like
there's
a switch that goes on that now I got to get in this mode to get
turn your head around.
Exactly, you know, I put my head around it. It's like a switch. I'm like a machine.
Like the truck.
Look, I'm sitting in front of one. Idiot. But
you remember Over the Top?
But you know
maybe they can catch that. It's Over the Top. Sylvester Stallone, all right.
But like before, you know, and not to like say these are equal things, but when you're getting in the ring, you get into a mind state of, all right, I gotta get into this now. This is what I gotta get into. And when I start getting into these Twitter beefs, at first it's like, and I go light, you know what I mean? And it's something simple. And then all of a sudden they come back with something where I'm like, all right, well, now I got to fuck you up. You know what I mean? And then I get in that...
Yeah, you start playing chess.
Yeah, where the switch goes off, and now I'm like, okay, here we go. Now you're going to get fucking murdered, you cocksucker. And
I understand you, but you know what? The art of social media today, and everybody takes it so seriously. But if you come out smelling like a rose and you don't lower yourself, be prestigious, do great things, be better than the guy who's ridiculing you. Thank him for your criticism. I thank you for mentioning me. What you did was give me more fans. You gave me more popularity. I thank you, because anybody who mentioned me on any bullshit podcast out there, and this is the truth, people, for all the millions and millions of people who listen to this podcast tonight, people have been talking about me for years. I really don't give a shit. Okay, and if you want to talk about me, you just keep me relevant day after day. That's just like Vince Russo. Vince Russo's been relevant for how many years? He hasn't been writing. He hasn't been doing nothing. He stays on the podcast. But just to get people to buzz about their own podcast, they mention him. So you want to know what? Thank you for the free publicity. I greatly appreciate it. Mark Cuban is the king of it with the Dallas Mavericks. You know what? It didn't cost me anything to say anything and berate the refs, but I'm in the news for free. I saved myself $250,000 of advertising.
Madalena, John is not 5'7". John is shorter than me, and I'm 5'7". John's like 5'3", 5'4". Yeah. But he's as wide as he is tall.
What are you talking about? The chat?
Yeah.
Oh.
John.
All right, Vito, let us let you go. We have a couple things we got to do here with the normal rundown that we got over here. And
Yeah.
All right. Hey, guys, listen.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks I'll be on. Guys, thank you very much for helping me out and helping me enhance my podcasting. I greatly appreciate you letting me on this show and being part of the boys. I enjoy being part of the guys and talking like this because this is me. And if all the people out there who want to know Big Vito and all this is how I roll. This is how I came up. I've never changed. So when you talk about this concept, people, this is me talking live. I thank the Super Ugly Show. I thank everybody who's helping me out. I thank all the people who listen. You know what? Come back in 2 weeks. We got something new for you. You know, maybe might take up some of these guys, habits. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll come back and say, you know what? I had my wife stick a finger in my ass and I used Preparation H. Or maybe I might get upset at Twitter. I doubt if any of those things will happen, but look at my two uncles here. Look how nice they look. I expect something good for Christmas, okay? Guys, thank you very much for tonight. I appreciate it. I love you guys. I'll talk to you on Twitter. Have a good night, guys. Take it easy.
All right. There goes Vito, everyone. Peace. Check him out on Twitter, Big Vito Brand. And Facebook and YouTube, they got everything going on, so check them out. They're killing it all over the place. Him and his lovely wife Noelle, who happens to be sick. Hope you feel better soon. I wanted to say something too, and now I fucking lost it. God damn it.
So me and you both met Bobby Lupo,
yes,
and Madalena.
Yeah.
Now I met Bren at the hotel.
Ew.
I know, it's disgusting.
What are you guys fucking? This is what I wanted to say. Sorry, we'll get right back to it. But
how do you just cut yourself off? You just made a great joke.
I know, it was good. And that's why, I'm going to just segue for 1 second real quick.
Fuck.
I wanted to make a point. You see what Vito just said, how he comes on, he gets to be himself, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Everyone we have on, if we ever get, like, I don't know, Vince has connections, but say we get, like, a Stone Cold on.
Yeah.
We're not going to sit there and interview him just so everyone knows. We're not going to sit there and go, what was this like? We're going to have him on and do the show that we do.
See if he's a fucking regular human being.
Yeah, and we're going to talk the way we talk. We're going to run through the list of shit we have. We're not going to sit there and ever interview people. No. Like, even with the guys from House's October Bill, we asked them a couple questions about their fucking movie. Pick it up. And then it was kind of just hang out and bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's the way we're always going to be. I don't want people to come on here and be like, man, back in the... I don't care, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun, to hear the stories, But if you're going to sit here and come on and think you're going to do 20 minutes, a half hour of fucking...
interview stuff.
Yeah, interview shit.
I don't like that.
It's not going to go down that way ever. No. Ever. No. So...
You're on Super Ugly. Who's this? Where you calling from?
How's your fucking neck?
Kenny, the monetize this. First ever champion of monetize this. Oh, that's got to fucking really just piss Joe off. The first ever is not Joe or Leah. Oh, that's got to fucking drive them nuts.
He's very popular on that.
I know, and Ken is technically the outsider. Yeah, he's new to the show compared to the rest. Yeah. Comes in. Yeah. Steals the win. Good for you, Ken.
It was shocking, bro.
Fucking New York style. New York, fuck those Boston bastards.
The first thing I said was, Yankees, Yankees, even though I'm a fucking Mets fan.
That's right. So what's going on, Ken?
So, what's going on with you guys? I had to ask, so you guys met a couple of people from the chat?
Yes.
Well, Richie and John knew Madalena since like high school.
No, I never met Madalena.
Well, John did.
Yeah.
Yeah, John's known Madalena since high school or whatever. But Lupo, your favorite.
Did Lupo try to blow you?
He was on the island, and he came, and he
Lupo invited me to his room. I said, listen, pal, just meet me at the fucking bar, all right? No,
no,
I'm only fucking with you. Honestly,
it's not that easy. You gotta buy him a drink first, at least.
Yeah. I need to get a little bit drunk before I meet anybody up there.
You gotta get me a little tipsy first.
But I met Lupo and Madalena in the bar at the Marriott in Melville.
Whoa, they were both there?
Shit. They were both there, Eddie.
Whoa, what is going on at the Marriott in Melville?
You gotta tell, hey, Rich, you gotta tell Lupo, you gotta get me a little lick it up before you get all up in that fucking,
Lupo?
You get all up in that hemorrhoid.
Not funny.
No shit. What is wordplay ever? That was the point, dummy.
So Lupo, he's got this fucking hair, right? And he wants to have like a man bun. And he says that he's growing a ponytail. I'm like, dude, that's not a ponytail. I'm not going to be scared of you if you have a little fucking man bun on the top of your head. A ponytail is a full head of fucking a mane.
And he's a skinny jean wearing motherfucker, too.
Oh,
I would have never thought.
Ken, this fucking guy's jeans was so fucking skinny. You were able to see his fucking little penis through him.
Holy shit.
No, you aren't. It's so small. Come on, be serious.
he's Irish. He's Irish.
But I'm pretty sure I saw a camel toe there. But,
so you guys are taking off next week, huh?
Yeah, we're going to take off next week. It's Christmas. Richie's going to be in Cabo, and I'm like, do I really want to be bothered? I'm off from work next week. I'm going to be hanging out with the kids, so I'm like, fuck it. I'll just...
Yo,
who the fuck goes to Cabo for Christmas?
Yeah, I can't wait. Dude, I can't wait. I need a vacation so bad.
I can't. That's a cool thing, man. I never did that around Christmas time. That's crazy.
Don't you think it's weird, though? Like, I like being in the cold. I like,
Me too,
feeling Christmassy.
I've done it for 39 years that way, though.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I have no interest in.
Yeah, that's true. It's something different. It's something different.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't have to buy really too much Christmas presents and all.
Now I feel like you got to kind of buy double because you got to get something there, and when you come home, you got to have real Christmas. Like you can't have real Christmas. Your kids are still kids, dude. You know what I mean?
Hey, I just wanted to call in and say,
t-shirts and be like, "Hey, Merry Christmas."
No, my older daughter knows already, dude.
Yeah, but
dude,
still, it's
that guy Vito is really fucking cool, man.
Yo, Vito's the man, and he's just so everyone knows, he's gonna be pretty much on with us weekly at this point. He's gonna be calling in at some point, maybe starting or half hour in, whenever. But he does a Facebook Live.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Where's he from? Staten Island?
Yeah, Staten Island.
He's got a lot of family out here, though. Probably where you
nice,
are,
man. He seems like I learned a lot about him on your show tonight, man. He seems like a cool dude.
He is. He's awesome. He fits right in, too, dude. Like, from day one, the first time he came on, we opened with, if you have to fuck an animal, which animal would it be? And he rolled with it, dude. He didn't fucking, he immediately went, my wife, and just rolled with it. And we knew from right there, we were like, all right, this guy's going to be able to hang.
Yeah.
That's fucking great. Yeah. All right, I'm getting back to Christmas shopping. I just wanted to call and say Merry Christmas to you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon, man.
Yo, Merry Christmas, Ken, and congratulations on the big win, buddy.
Thanks, bro.
Score one for New York.
You're the man, Ken.
Yeah, baby.
Peace out, there's Kenny from Foulmouth Networks. Check them out tomorrow night.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Saturday night, they do Insomniac. I mean, Ken's all over the place at this point. You can catch him on Monetize This. You can catch him with the Corrupted Pod. He's everywhere. Just, go to Foulmouth.
All right.
Go ahead.
So, Lupo, he is an asshole, right?
Great
guy in real life.
Yeah, in person, he's a
great guy in real life.
Absolute sweetie.
Yeah.
He forced a hug on me.
He did. He did
Forced
this to me
hug
too.
on me.
I didn't want to go near him because he looked all. He's like disgusting looking. He's probably the worst.
He looks sweaty, right? Like he sweats a lot.
Yeah. I think any kind of liquid that goes through his body just comes right out because
out.
His thin skin.
It's so translucent. You can see his veins.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Yeah, the blood vessels. You can see it like coursing. His shirt,
you know how the
you ever been to the body exhibit in the city?
You know the varicose veins that redheads have on their tits?
Like 90-year-olds getting their legs.
Yeah, that's like Lupo all over his fucking
his
body.
whole body.
He just looks like
I said, the body exhibit. If you've been to the body exhibit, they have the one where it's all the the veins and everything. That's
Lupo.
Yeah, but a sweetheart, great guy.
Yeah, he's a good.
Very nice.
Yeah. He's not how he looks on Twitter.
Yeah, Madalena on the other hand, what a bitch. I'm kidding.
No, Madalena, she's
awesome.
so nice.
Yeah, she's great. I'm just kidding. All right. So,
yes. Oh, look, is Lupo the ugly guy who throws up in the opening package?
That's awesome.
Kronk speaks. Yes, you guessed him. No. Lupo, I will fucking.
Lupo deleted it.
Lupo,
no, dude, you can't do that.
I will suspend you, Lupo. I'm telling you right now, if you don't fucking
you can't undo it. You can't undo it.
Yes, you can.
I don't think you can.
Hold on.
I'd be able to do it then, wouldn't I? No, you can't undo it.
I'm gonna add him as a fucking moderator, Kronk. Lupo, I'm telling you right now. Kronk speaks. Listen to me very carefully because I'm gonna stick up for you. No, he's not. Lupo?
Damn it. I'm running out of beer here. Let's wrap this up.
Look, he fucking banned him.
What?
Lupo, you piece of shit.
Lupo, you got to stop, dude. These are people that, enjoy the show and shit. You can't be doing that. Unless he's being, hateful, which he's not.
Kronk?
You got to take it on the chin, bro. But he didn't ban him. Kronk, if you're there, just...
No, look, Kronk was banned by Riot Starter.
Oh, what's that? What's that little chime?
Nothing.
You can unban him, though, can't you?
How?
Go to his thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And what's the options there?
Unblock?
Yeah. Don't be unblocking people, Lupo. Jesus.
You mother. There you go, Kronk. I got you back.
We're back, buddy. Kronk.
And you know what? Lupo was suspended as a moderator now because of that.
Suspended.
It's indefinitely suspended for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and after we were just being so kind, saying what a stand-up guy he is in person.
We told. Hold on, I'm still here.
Yeah, you're here, Kronk. You're good, bro.
Listen,
It is the skinny jeans.
is indefinitely suspended for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, no mods until we get back. And we
Madeline is the only one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to a sit down and talk about your behavior now.
Yeah,
That's all.
Lupo got clipped.
All right, real quick, let's do the rundown. Last week we did Grizzly versus Gorilla. I got a different one. Two very different animals. Grizzly still.
Yeah.
Komodo dragon.
A grizzly. A Komodo dragon is not.
Dude, they get
Stop.
6 feet long and they're fast and they're vicious.
No,
Their bite will fuck you up, dude.
Yeah, but it takes a long time for that.
No. Their teeth are
They're
like razors,
infectious.
though. Like if they keep coming at, they take down gazelles, dude.
I understand that, but come on, we're talking about a fucking bear. That's not even a match.
You think?
It's not even a match. I have shit on my phone. My fucking phone went dead.
All right, whatever.
But
All right.
a Komodo dragon is getting fucking torn apart by a bear.
I'm starting a trend. I don't know if anyone's seen it yet. I think you've seen it. Lonely Floyd Mayweather. I follow him on Instagram. If you look at him on vacation, at the club,
Hold on. It's not that they're venomous. Their saliva has bacteria that eventually kills you.
Yeah.
Good.
But if you look at Floyd Mayweather's Instagram, other than his kids or trainers, that dude is always alone. I saw him on vacation. He was in a boat alone.
Really?
He's at the club sitting alone.
Why would somebody do that? That's not
Every
fun.
time you see him on a plane, he's alone. Like, you got to look at his life now and go, this is, again, a sad man. He spent his entire life focusing nothing on this one thing. Focusing on nothing but this one thing. He's never made a friend, dude. Everyone around him is paid to be around him.
Yeah.
Other than his kids, which even them, I'm sure he has to spoil rotten for them to be around him.
Yeah.
But, so, find your fun Lonely Floyd Mayweather picture, post it, and tag Lonely Floyd. I was having fun with this because, again, if you look at his Instagram, the dude's always alone. And he looks like kind of like the kid you see in the airport that's being walked around because he's got to fly alone.
Yeah.
Like, you look at him on vacation, and there's always someone, like, handling him with, like, these special gloves to be like, all right, Floyd, here we go. And he's got his life vest on. He's flowing in the boat, and he's like, look at me. Like, he's really weird, dude. Like, when you look at his lifestyle outside of boxing, past the money, like him as a person, he's a weird fucking dude. Really weird. And I don't know, like, if he doesn't have people around him because he doesn't trust anyone, maybe. When you get that kind of money, I guess that comes into it where it's like, are they around me for me or are they around me because of what I have?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but why couldn't you meet, Stone Cold Steve Austin has that dude Ted Fowler on his show. Successful carpenter, right? Or construction guy.
Whatever he is, yeah.
Whatever he is. He's not there to fucking hang out with him just because he's Stone Cold.
Because to the Ted Fowler guy and Stone Cold, while, yeah, you're Stone Cold Steve Austin, I'm Ted Fowler, whatever he is, the construction guy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure he's good at what he does. And
he probably makes money. And
they both
else.
look at each other and go, we're on the same playing field. I get you're a star, but in my field, I'm a fucking rock star, dude. You know what I mean? So, you know, you kind of make friends with people who are on the same playing field, so you're not having that question of, why are they around?
What is this?
Yeah, exactly.
Is this an angle?
But Lonely Floyd, a lot of fun. It really is. Check out his Instagram. The dude's always alone. It's so fucking weird, and it makes me laugh because everyone says, you know, money can't buy happiness. And you look at Floyd Mayweather, while he's buying shit and walking around with stacks, look at his lonely pictures. Look at his eyes in those pictures. Look at his demeanor. Look at the way he's everything. That's a fucking sad man, dude. That's a lonely, sad fucking man. And now boxing's over. Like, now the one thing you were good at, he's literally good at nothing else. You know that. The one thing you had is now gone. It's done. You're not doing it anymore. He can come back and do a fight and risk losing because the older you get, The better chance.
Yeah, why would you?
Because he will. I guarantee he will. That record's
so?
gonna get tarnished. He's too fucking. He's got nothing else. That's the problem. He's got nothing else. Even with his kids, when you watch the behind the scenes with the Mayweather McGregor shit, it was just him bringing them to the store and buying them shit. It wasn't like, hey, I'm hanging out with, or they were at the gym. It wasn't like, hey, we're playing football in the backyard, or we're playing, PS4, or, whatever. On vacation, even. It was, they were at the store, they were at the gym.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you gonna do? Money can't buy everything, man.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing, and it seems to be pretty fucking true. But I think if you're a person like me or you, if we came into money, I think that would make a huge improvement. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, this sucks. And honestly, I'm level-headed enough to go, well, don't just blow it on dumb shit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go buy a fucking mansion. I'm not gonna do all that shit. I'm gonna go, all right, cool. I can live comfortably now.
You got to pay taxes on that shit.
Yeah,
you gotta heat that fucking house.
Exactly.
You know what it is? We're used to paying bills on the bare minimum.
And electric bills in a mansion, forget it. What are you kidding me? It's probably more than my mortgage.
Yeah, that shit'll add up quick. You will be broke.
Yeah, no way.
Can we talk about this real quick? If you did win the lottery for, say, $1 million, what would you do? Say you did just a cool mill. What would you do? Like the necessities.
I would just upgrade my house, really, and just pay it off. So I didn't have a mortgage.
What about $5 million?
Same thing, and then just live comfortably.
$100 million.
I'm not, dude. I'm never.
$100 million. You're gonna still keep this house?
No, not this house. I just said I would buy another house, even with $1 million.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna buy some outrageous fucking gigantic thing where, for one, I don't see my family because we're all fucking scattered all over this fucking property. For two, the upkeep on it alone is going to start costing money. Like, if I buy a decent house, let's say like a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, really nice house, big yard, all that shit.
Yeah. And
I hire a cleaning woman once a week. Cost me $100 once a week. Whatever. Because I always said, my wife's an insane cleaner. She's very nuts about cleaning. She loves the house to be clean. And I love her for it because my house is always fucking immaculate. Yeah. But I say to her, I would never want a bigger house because you would go insane.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you to have to clean a much bigger house because that's all you would be doing.
Now, would you upgrade to a Tundra or would you get a different car?
I would get a Tundra truck. Or maybe even like maybe that Ford Raptor. I'd probably get the Ford Raptor, but then I'd also get that ill BMW, what is it, the i8, X8, whatever it is, that one that McGregor has. I forget.
Every rich person needs a Tahoe. I don't know. That's just my...
I've had the SUV thing. I like them. I've had 4Runners. I really do like them, but there's something about driving a pickup I just really love. I love driving a pickup. So, all right. Watching Gremlins the other day. I'm sure this is a hack fucking question, but what time zone do the Mogwais fall into? When is after midnight? Like, how do they know, oh, we're on East Coast time now, so midnight's this time? Don't they have like an internal body clock? So wouldn't midnight be whenever they were kind of born, I guess? And then, like, how does that work? It doesn't make fucking sense when you really think about it. And I know it's stupid. It's a fucking movie. Yeah. But how does that work? Because if they were born in fucking Japan or China, they're 20 whatever hours ahead. Now they're in fucking, what is it, Chicago or wherever they are. How does that work? You fucking pig. I hate you. All right. The climate we're in with all the sexual harassment bullshit. I got something to say.
I'm waiting to look to see your face with the fart.
I'm watching it was like a Walmart or Kmart commercial, whatever. And the commercial was the people at the pickup line, order online and come in quick and grab your stuff. Yeah. Every person that came in was a guy because guys shop last minute. Guys forget. Why is it okay to just all of a sudden now it's okay to just openly trash men? And that's not a problem. We're supposed to now be nice to literally everybody else.
Yeah.
But men all of a sudden have become the easy target. What the fuck happened? How did it get this way?
I don't know.
You know what it is?
I don't know.
We're living in a world filled with white knights. And that fat guy that we were talking about before, perfect example. I wanted to bring this up, but we didn't. Who's the only person on the brand he's friendly with?
The boss?
Other than him.
Is he friends with Jeff? Chantel.
Now, why do you think that? It's not because, and no offense to Chantel, she's lovely. He's got a motive, dude. There's a motive behind it to go, oh, look, I'm open-minded. Look, I'm friends with Chantel. She's trans.
Yeah.
I'm open-minded. Doesn't fuck with anybody else on the brand.
Okay.
The one person you fuck with just happens to be trans. Again, nothing against Chantel. It just comes across as like you're doing it for a reason. There's a motive there.
Okay.
It's not because you're an open fucking person. You're from the South. You're old. Trust me. This dude's a fucking bigot behind the fucking scenes. I don't care what anyone says.
Okay.
So, all of a sudden, it's become trendy for men to be soft and to be the kicking post. And it's not fucking...
It's not right.
No.
It's so weird.
It's not.
It's in reverse.
And all of a sudden, it's like we can't say shit, but everyone can fucking throw stones at us. But the second we start throwing back, it's like, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You can't do that.
I will sue you. That's fucked up.
Exactly.
It's the way it is, man.
Man, stand the fuck up, dude. Where are all the fucking real men anymore? You got two of them here. We can't fight everyone's fucking battle.
Yeah.
We need people to start stepping up and grabbing your fucking dicks and telling people what the fuck is going on again. Because we're fucking losing at this game. We really are.
We're getting fucked up.
Speaking of which, here's a perfect example. Ocean's 8. Did you like Ocean's fucking 11 through whatever? No. But guess what? We're going to make Ocean's 8 all-female cast.
Stop.
Because you know girls love to go to heist movies. What the fuck is... This is what I'm talking about. What girl is going, let's go see that heist movie?
Yeah.
And again, nothing against women, but I've been around enough of them to know they're not going to go to the movie theaters to watch a fucking heist movie.
Yeah, but you know what? The guy that's the
White Knight will go, hey, let's go see that. So now he gets brownie points, and maybe we'll get a piece of ass. How about this? Get fucking charisma. Become funny. Learn how to play the fucking game. Do something else other than be a fucking pussy and fucking cater to every little fucking whim this person says. Jesus.
That's a horrible idea. I can't believe they're making that.
Sandra Bullock, Rihanna,
Stop.
Kate Blanchett. The trailer's out, dude. It's done. It's happening. It's coming out. They were so successful, and there was no backlash with Ghostbusters that, hey, let's do it with Oceans. And again, I don't like those movies. I think they shit anyway.
Why are they doing that?
But
it's never proven to be good.
Like the Expendables. Remember the rumor about that where it was going to be all women?
Oh, fuck.
Because, yeah, women go out in droves to watch fucking action movies.
Oh, God.
It's just enough,
They're
dude.
thinking that the couple can watch it together. And, you know, like you said, him trying to fuck her in the ass and her going to see a movie that has all the females in it that she can relate to. No, you can't relate to her because you're a fucking dishwashing pig. So go back, wash your fucking dishes, do the fucking guy's laundry, scrub his fucking drawers, and shut the fuck up.
All right. And the last thing, I just want to get this one out while we're done. We got to remember this fucking Ninja Turtle girl, though, for the 2 weeks from now. I got nothing but respect for the soldiers. This isn't about the soldiers. This is about the people exploiting soldiers and getting their fucking views. Enough of the surprise soldier videos. Enough of them. Like, we've seen them enough, and they still pop up. They still pop up. Like, all right, the kid seeing his dad. He came home from duty. God bless him. Again, nothing against the soldier. Love the soldiers.
Yeah.
Love the soldiers. Really do. I have personal experiences with them. Got nothing but respect for them. But the videos and the people taking these videos and putting them online so they can get their fucking views or whatever. Enough. We get it. The soldier came home. The kids are happy to see their dad.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you just
it's enough of it.
You gave a fucking a memory that you would have just like for you and your own.
Yeah, a personal like, hey, that was a nice moment.
And you
now
exploiting your personal memory. Like, why the fuck would I wouldn't want anybody to I don't know. What the fuck, man?
And again,
there's certain things I hold very sacred, and I would never put them on here. The things that I fucking joke around about, whatever, but like something like that, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like the whole world doesn't need to see how your wife talked to you when you got back home. That's not important. They don't need to see that. Why? Because you want fucking Facebook ratings?
Yep.
Oh my
so
god.
Everyone can like my Facebook.
You're not gonna turn it into anything. You're just gonna be a fucking idiot on Facebook.
For 30 seconds, your video will be the cool thing on the internet. For literally 30 seconds. Because they're forgotten. Yeah. The day after they're posted, those fucking things are forgotten. Yeah. It's that fast.
And now the whole world has a memory of how you and your wife were when you got home. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I would never let people in on that.
And again, at first, you know, you watched them. Yeah, they were very heartwarming videos. It was like, oh, that's really nice. But now we're like year 10 of doing this. Like, it's not heartwarming anymore. It's like, oh, all right, another soldier came home. I've seen this literally 50 fucking million times. So, all right, guys, that's it for us.
Hold on, no. Easy.
Come on, I got fucking dry mouth, dude.
You can go.
What are you doing?
I'm playing Menace's shit.
Oh, right. All right. Yeah, we're going to play out to Menace's thing. Find him on SoundCloud, J Menace.
Hold on. We're going to try and get him on the show maybe in 2 weeks. I have a couple of songs here from him. You can go do your thing, Rock.
Yeah. All right, guys. Everyone, have a fucking great Christmas. We'll see you. We'll see you next year.
Where you at? Tell them I'm
for the fucking year, and that's what you do?
What?
I'm saying goodbye to everyone for the year, and that's what you do.
Nobody cares, bro.
They do care. Guys, everyone, have a great fucking holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll see you January 2nd. First show back. Episode 97. We're almost at 100, everyone. Let's make it special, that 100th
let's
episode.
do this.
All right, guys. Thank you. See you, not next Tuesday.
Where you at?
J Menace.
Shout out to Menace.
Tell them I'ma bring it back. Ay.
All right, who's in that chat? Let me see who's
Where
in
you
that
at?
chat.
Tell them I'ma bring it back. Ay.
Yeah, listen, it has been a great year.
Tell
All
them
you
I'ma
new
bring
people,
it back. Ay.
awesome. Great
Where
meeting
you
a
at?
lot of you guys.
Tell them I'ma bring it back. Ay. I don't know what happened, I ain't rapping, I'm trapping just to make some shit happen. I'm down for whatever, I don't never do stress. In 2 seconds I'll get ya, I don't never use extras. Who matter, who want it, come get it. Setting up shop, I'm open for business. Pay attention, I'm sure there's something y'all missing. Lil' nigga quit bitching, yeah, most of y'all finished, I get it. Most of y'all really ain't with it. 32 bars, ain't none of them lyrics. This child's play. Who are y'all kidding? Y'all make it too easy. I'm making a killing. I'm different. You could tell by the way that my rhythm don't hinder the message from the sender. Consider surrender as soon as I enter my mission. My dinner be the same. Minutes be the name.
What up, Lupo?
Where you at?
Bronx Speaks, Jay Brown.
Tell him I'ma bring it back.
Big Josh Hinkle.
Where you at?
Productions.
Tell him I'ma bring it back. Where you at? Tell him I'ma bring it back. Where you at? Tell him I'ma bring it back.
Yo, thank you guys. Yo, check him out. J Menace with 2 Y's on the J. Yo, we'll see you guys next year, man. Fucking great time.